again everyone, Dave here, and welcome to our third lesson about settings. In this lesson, we're going to go over the first group in the settings menu, connectivity. This includes different ways your device communicates with other devices, the internet, or your carrier. More specifically, we're going to learn about Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and airplane mode, which are all very useful. So as you might have guessed, take your iPhone out and let's begin. The first group of options in the settings is the connectivity group, and all of these settings are related to connecting your phone to calls, internet, and devices. And there's a great example of that in our top setting, airplane mode. You may recall your last flight and how the stewardess probably asked you to turn off your cellular device. Well, the reason for that is not that using a phone is dangerous, but that the electromagnetic waves can interfere with the flight's communication on the ground. Airplane mode cuts off all communication between your device and the internet and calls, making it safe to use on a flight. You can immediately see what happens when you turn it on, which you can do by using the toggle on the main screen. Just a reminder, a toggle is a button that turns something on and off, like a light switch. In airplane mode, you can use your camera, but you won't be able to make a call or use apps that require internet. Airplane mode shuts off communication so you can't go online or make calls from your phone. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth do the opposite, facilitating these communications. And we will do that by looking at the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth settings, beginning with Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is a way to connect to the internet, and it's the most common way for wireless internet connections. You might remember that we already looked at the Wi-Fi symbol in one of the introduction videos. And now we're going to learn how to create a new Wi-Fi connection. Press the Wi-Fi option to enter the Wi-Fi menu. Up top, you can see a toggle option turning the Wi-Fi on and off. Now, if your Wi-Fi is turned off, turn it on. And now you can see that underneath the toggle option, there's a list of networks. A network is basically an internet connection. So if your phone is connected to a Wi-Fi network, it's connected to the internet. Most Wi-Fi networks require a passcode to connect to them. And you can tell if a network requires a password if there's a lock symbol next to the network name. Now, I want to connect to a Wi-Fi network named, well, Wi-Fi network. So I'll just click on the network and enter the passcode, and voila, I'm online. You can also see the Wi-Fi symbol on the top right corner, an upside-down pyramid of half circles, which shows me I'm connected to Wi-Fi. Bluetooth is just like Wi-Fi, except that instead of connecting the phone to the internet, it's for connecting to devices such as earphones, speakers, and even some high-tech hearing aids. Bluetooth works just like Wi-Fi. Go to Bluetooth, toggle it on, find a device, and connect to it. Just make sure that the device you want to connect to has its Bluetooth turned on. Here, I'm connecting to a set of speakers by simply choosing them. The Bluetooth sign looks like a B. One nice thing about Wi-Fi and Bluetooth is that the iPhone remembers networks and devices you already connected to. So once you establish a Wi-Fi connection, you don't need to put in the password again. Another type of connection is cellular connection. This is a connection to your cell phone provider, which connects you to calls and internet. You can control it through the cellular data menu right here. However, cellular data should always be turned on. Otherwise, no one will know how to call you. Let's review. Your phone can connect to the internet and other devices. Wi-Fi is for internet and Bluetooth is for devices. You can access both from the first group of settings that are all about connectivity. If you want to make sure your phone doesn't connect to the internet, devices, or call, just turn on airplane mode. It's as simple as that. Great job! In our next lesson, we're going to learn about settings that has to do with apps, notifications. See you soon for our last settings lesson.